Good day, ladies and gents. I'm Emilio Colón Sr., and this is the EC Show coming to you from rainy South Florida. As always, joining me on my left is my right-hand man, Mr. Swagger Dugans, Joseph Buto. This is a full EJ production in association with Jeremy Torres and the boys up here at the Performing Arts Center in Coral Springs. Justin is in the house today. Dahlia is in the house today. And the face of the franchise, Enasia Colón, is in the building. The show is sponsored by KD Power Greens, an urban farm microgreens company that I own with my kids. Guys, you can visit kdpowergreens.com to get all of your dope EC Respect merch. As you can see, all of us wearing it today. Please visit enasiacolon.com, ENASIACOLON.com. And once again, as always, major shout out to our sponsor, AutoNation. Guys, if you're in the business of looking for a car, look no further than AutoNation. QR code behind me works. It will take you directly to their website. Service, car, trade-in, whatever you want, visit AutoNation.com. What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. That's all right. It's no big deal. They know where to go.
You were spot on with rainy ass sun.
Yeah.
It used to be sunny Florida.
You want to know what it is? It's her.
Well, there is a jinx. There is a jinx. There is a jinx.
Okay, I don't know.
So,
Let me hear it.
two out of the three times that Dahlia's been here, it's rained.
Every time.
Every time, the whole
You
time.
bring the storms with
So she brings the storm with her from Arizona, for
I don't
sure.
know how, because Arizona's like hot.
Wait, I do
so
remember a
idea.
trip that you guys did have beautiful weather.
No, it was one.
Yeah, it
That's
was
why I said
one.
2 out of the 3.
Yeah, 2 out of the 3.
2 out of the 3. So
2 days ago, the first hurricane of the season. Yeah, it smacked Mexico.
Oh, really?
Yeah, supposedly it's pretty fucked up over there.
Wasn't paying attention.
Hurricane Alvin. I didn't know.
Really?
It got named on Thursday, and the hurricane season Sunday.
It already started?
We popped off early in Florida.
Oh,
and go down here in the lower region.
Yeah,
supposed to be
everything
like-
is good, no complaints. We have a trip coming up, June 14th to the 18th. We're going to the Turks and Caicos.
Oh, yeah?
We're going to enjoy ourselves. Wendy's
try to get a
birthday is
pod out
actually, we're going to get you're going to be on the pod, and you're going to be on the pod. And this is proof that both of you guys are going to be on the pod. 100%. 100%.
We'll be shaving your fucking
Don't
head
worry
when
about it.
we
You're
get
going to be on the pod.
I can't confirm it. You know, I won't do it.
You both will be on the
And we
pod.
can't confirm or deny that your dad's fucking clipper's not gonna slip and shave your fucking side of your head when he's taping you up next time. Well,
Pretty much, right?
you gotta just do it to him.
That's a really hectic
gotta
week
put him
for
in
us,
check.
because not to mention, so 14th to the 18th out of the country, 18th is Wendy's birthday, 19th is Andy's birthday, and then the 20th we're here for Marlon Wayans, the Performing Arts Center. Guys, you can get your tickets at the CS Center, the centercs.com. He's gonna be here. We're gonna be there. We have our own booth. We'll have our own little
She
setup.
got another trip on the 30th.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that some other time. I can't talk about that too much.
I'm just saying,
But we know what's going on
And
with 30th.
then
when
I'm
we
out
get
of here
there.
on the 5th.
Yeah, you're out of here on the 5th. You're going to
I think
Mexico to
I'm
enjoy
pretty
yourself.
grounded for the month of June, I think.
Yeah.
But with my family, it changes by the 7 minutes. I have
Minutes.
13 things planned in the next 4
3
years.
So
minutes.
Joe was a little bit behind on this episode, and the reason why Joe was a little bit behind is because for those that don't know, and if this is your first time tuning in, Joe has a avid addiction to scratch
Yo,
offs.
it's not an addiction. It's a, I don't know. It's like
An addiction.
Yeah, you hear Jeremy, our producer. That's the voice of God, by the way, guys.
No, because addiction would mean I would have to do it all the time. That's the way I look at it.
You almost got to the point where you buy the scratch off and you just scan it
Well,
to
no,
find
that's
out
what I'm
whether
going
you
to
won
do
or
with
not.
it. I'm going to do that with this. I'm going to explain to you why. Because there was 2 people in line behind me. Normally, I pull them out, and I'm like, what number is that ticket on? And they tell me, and I buy it based on the number. So today, I just freeballed it. So I was like, give me that one, and I just picked 2 numbers that I love. And I just didn't check them until just right now.
Right.
So I would have took this one anyway, because it's number 3, my favorite number. And then this one, I wouldn't have took it because it's a crossword. But if somebody hands you a ticket, you take it.
So while we're doing this right now, just scan them to see whether or not you're a winner or not. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if the EC show brings you any good luck, my friend.
I take 100%.
What the hell are you doing?
Did you pull a coin out of your?
Yeah.
You pulled a
you-
coin out of your sneaker? Oh, it's your lucky coin?
No, I found it was.
That's hilarious.
It was in my shoe. Right?
Let's
I
see.
wasn't
Go ahead.
taking
Do
it
your
out.
thing. Do your thing. Do your
No,
thing.
I'm not. See, like, look.
100% profit if you
You get dumb lazy, right? You find the barcode. Think I'm fucking with
He's
y'all.
literally just.
That's it.
He's literally
That's
just gonna
it.
scan the barcode.
Normally this ticket would take you 35 to 45 minutes to scratch off. We're done. That's
Now,
it.
guys, mindful that in the state of Florida, you must be 18 years old to buy scratch offs. So just to let you know, just to let you
fucking
know.
38. All right.
Just to let you know.
Look,
you
see,
must
then
be-
you hit check my ticket.
Look at this.
Yo, scan
the
barcode.
app?
Look at this. I just saved all this time. Let's see how we did. Bam.
$0.
Garbage. I
Not
would
a
have wasted
winner.
45 minutes of my life. Now I only wasted 2 fucking minutes. How you doing? I'm saying, might as well do this one, right?
Next one.
as well
Let's
do
see.
it.
Let's bring him some luck. Big bucks, no
Big
whammies.
bucks.
Big bucks.
Big bucks.
Big bucks, no
right,
whammies.
let's
Big
see.
bucks.
Damn, he just scratched it off and now he's just like,
Bang, $5.
Hey, we got $5. Hey, we got
Got my-
$5.
got my money back
At least
on
the
that
EC show gave him
You know what I'm saying?
$5.
Put my
$5.
lucky coin back in here because I got to win fantasy baseball tonight. Oh, so what happened at the gas station? I drove around. I get to 3 pumps, they don't work. And I'm like, oh, the guy's filling up the gas. That's probably what happened. Then I look over and I see this cop is filling up and this other guy's filling up. So I went to another one. Please go inside, see cashier. I get in there. Now I'm in a scratch-off situation. I'm in line. I'm waiting behind this lady. I'm looking at them. I was like, what about this? So I did. And so I get out there and now I'm pumping the gas and I was like, bro, I'm at the seller's pumping. He's like, chill out, calm down, breathe. I'm like, bro, it's at $24.
It's
now. I
moving
spoke
really
to you
slow, yeah.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Then I hit you up like 9 minutes later. I'm like, we're at 50. It was the slowest pump I've ever sat at. And then I was like, I'm finally on Coral Springs Drive. I'm heading to you boys. This lady stopped at a green light. And she like had her car turn, like she's about to make a U-turn. And I was like, all right, at the end of this light, she's gonna make the U-turn. I'm just gonna run the red light and go. She stayed for the whole thing. And I go, never mind. I don't even know if you've seen the text. I go, jinx that. I'm not on Coral Springs Drive yet. Light turns green. The lady made a left. She didn't even make the U-turn. She could have easily went.
Hey,
before.
look, at least you made $5. It
No,
wasn't
I didn't
worth
make
it.
mine. I'm down 10.
But it wasn't. But at least you got some money back.
but I'm down 10.
Yeah, but
I'm in
at
the
least-
hole right
At least
now.
you got some type of money back. Not
Hopefully
for
that
nothing.
lucky coin brings me some luck. I need some luck in fantasy baseball. That's what I need.
So for those that are gonna see this come out, it would be the Florida Panthers will be playing the Edmonton Oilers in the Stanley Cup
Mañana.
Finals.
Mañana.
That starts tomorrow.
I'll be at my championship bowling league watching that thing.
Only difference is this year it
Don't
starts
laugh, my
in
shit.
Edmonton and last year started here. Now, Florida does an absolutely amazing job of partying with that thing. If those that don't know, it was in the ocean. It was at the Elbow Room.
Oh, yeah.
It had
I know-
pasta
I
in
know,
it.
like,
It was
fif-
at Greek Island the first night. Like
I know like 15 people that drank out of it.
people are drinking out of it like crazy.
yeah.
I met him in an accounting office.
I
We
have
had a
to
much
do
more
this.
Formal meeting.
We have to go around. Obviously, EJ, Jeremy, you, me, and then Enasia. You could pick 2 if you want. We need to know who is going to win.
I'm going Florida.
You literally fucking just went out of order.
We
You just
the
said that
whole
order.
progress, And you're
EJ,
I mean,
who's
you guys,
gonna win?
if you guys thought that for one fucking second I was going to say a Canadian team name on this set, all of you don't know.
EJ,
me.
who's gonna win?
All of you don't know me.
Edmonton are in 6 or 7.
Okay, you're
Who's
a Knicks
gonna
fan,
win?
you don't know shit.
Who's gonna win?
You're a Heat fan.
Florida,
No,
Enasia.
I hate basketball.
Florida.
I'm going with the Edmonton Oilers,
because he
baby.
loves McJesus.
I'm gonna be the evil one. I'm
you
gonna
love
go with
McJesus.
McJesus.
He
I'm
always
gonna
loves
do it.
McJesus.
I'm gonna
No,
follow
he did-
EJ.
There we
I'm gonna
go.
go with the Edmonton Oilers, the senior and the junior. I think this is the year that finally
Make
Canada gets a Stanley Cup.
I'm not saying because I don't like Florida. It's because I don't think McDavid allows him to lose back-to-back.
He's on an evil run right now.
I mean, you could say that about anybody on the Panthers.
I'll eat crow. Don't get it
No,
twisted.
no.
I'll be
Listen,
wrong.
it's you got
I
2
don't watch
powerhouse.
hockey,
Listen, these teams
but
weren't
I
in
just
it
pick
last
Florida
year for no
because-
fucking reason, and they're in it again this year for a. They're the 2 best teams that are playing the best hockey. And, bro, that is a huge loss. I don't think people understand how big of a loss.
100%.
That guy is the one that scares everybody on the ice. Not only does he set up goals, he's laying wood on everybody. Like, he just cracks people.
So I seen Biz Nasty just came out the other day. Enasia, Biz Nasty is he's a former hockey player that played for the Arizona Coyotes, and he got into a major fight at Houston's where he fought off 7 people that were being rude to a waitress or a waiter, and he was
Oh.
defending them.
Okay.
We love Biz Nasty. Biz Nasty's the dude. He's funny. He's
7
hilarious, right? Biz Nasty just came out today and said that he has been confirmed that he has gout. And for those that don't know what gout is the king's disease. It's basically when you eat too much red meat or you have too much alcohol.
I got a couple homies with gout.
And
I'm
your
not going to call them
joints
out.
and everything get really big and swollen and stuff like that. So
Ouch.
I
it's
do
a
eat a
fucking
lot of
must-
steak, but I don't eat as much as this guy. He says he eats about 20 ounces of steak per day when he has to shoot double games. So meaning like if there's 2 games on and they're in the TNT studio, he's eating 8 ounces at first and he's eating 12 ounces to end the day. So he's eating 20 ounces of steak per day. How did
So
you
is
not
it-
expect to get gout if
So
you eat
is
that
yeah,
much?
that's a lot.
Is it because it's the way the steak is cooked?
No, it's
It's
because
just like
can live
steak
up-
in
I can live
general.
up
it's
20 ounces of
because
steak
he's
a
a
day.
Canadian carnivore and he just
My
loves
boy,
it.
Joey was on a carnivore diet. I don't know how it worked, but he was only eating red meat for a little bit. Supposedly,
Yeah, but you're not supposed to eat that much.
I don't know what portions he was eating. I
20
just know he was
ounces
only
a
eating red-
day. There's 5 days in a week. You're covering hockey for freaking. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
100 ounces. That
That's
sounds
a
like a good
lot of
life.
steak a day.
Can we do like
Ooh.
8 ounces of lamb chops and 12 ounces. I mean, same protein. I feel like.
Yeah, but you just gotta. You can't. It's too much.
I don't know. I think I can do that with red meat. No, I think I can do strictly red meat.
Like we're definitely a steak family. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I mean, like if I had to pick, if you had to pick one for the rest of your
because
I'm
how
a steak person. There's a difference.
All right, so if you had to pick one of the three for the rest of your life, this is it.
I'd say
Steak, chicken, or fish.
steak.
Steak. Anybody else?
I have a picture of me finishing a whole.
But then you get crazy with it. It's like, all right, well, hold on.
Yeah, then you got.
But there's different variations
how
of
can I cook?
steak.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
I don't care. I like steak. I don't
No, but what's
care.
your favorite one? What's your favorite cut of steak? Filet, ribeye, picanha, churrasco.
What's the one that we get at La Brasa?
That's churrasco.
I like that one.
Churrasco's almost like a skirt steak.
No,
but
that one by
it's
EJ
got, like,
School.
blood in it.
That one, Little Havana. What is that cut?
Churrasco.
Then yeah, that one. That one's good.
It took me 3 minutes to do that.
He's savage.
Should I be shocked?
He
Not
gets
yet.
so. He gets so.
That's what I'm saying. Like with chicken, though, you can go a lot of.
He gets so
different avenues.
frustrated
Yeah,
if, like,
but
for
chicken, it's
example,
like-
she wants a medium or she wants a medium well or whatever, and it doesn't come out right. He gets so mad.
Me too.
bro.
Listen, I'm a medium rare guy. If you overcook that shit, man, I hate being that guy, but you got to take that back, man. like that's why I usually say like rare plus or like medium, like because then you could always cook it a little more, but you can't uncook the motherfucker.
Yeah,
So if they
it's-
overcook it, you're fine. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not, and I always got to give that speech because all I can think about is like that movie, one of the like restaurant movies. I forgot what it's called.
What's that? The bad, the one that
What's the restaurant movie where they fuck with everyone's food?
rounded up bad, bad.
What?
All spit in the food. eating.
Waiting, yes. That's what I think's gonna happen to my steak when I send it back. So like I really sincerely, genuinely apologize. I'm like, listen, I'm not that guy. I don't send food back. Like I don't want
But
to
in
be
this
that guy.
case-
But this steak's overcooked, and I'm about to pay $40 for this thing, and I want it to taste right. But I don't like sending food back because I don't trust it, man. They can
What
do
did you
whatever
say?
they
What did
want.
you say? One for the feet, one for the seat,
No,
one for the feet.
one to eat, one to eat, one with feet. So that's when you want to get one for right now, and the one when you got to go.
Yeah, meaning like you take it to go.
Like when I go to Home
when you go to
Depot?
Hawaii, when you go to when you go to
She
Houston's
knows.
and we get the Hawaiian ribeye.
One to eat, one with feet.
Yep,
One for there, one to go.
absolutely.
Like my
100%.
Home Depot chick, shout out Lisa. Lisa's the goat. Yeah, when I walk up, she's like, one to eat, one with feet. I'm like, I'm going 2 to eat, one with feet today. That's the $3
So
days.
shout out to Pete in Canada. He actually got on me because sometimes people just watch the shorts and they don't watch the whole episode.
Oh, my family does it to me all the time.
So, so last episode we were talking about the situation with the Panthers in Edmonton, and we put Pete in a tough bind because
Yeah.
Pete is Canadian, but he's a fucking Canadian that roots for the Panthers.
Yeah, he likes the Panthers. I think he just does it because he loves being the devil's advocate out there. And like they're all, see, but like that's another thing. Like, okay, fuck them up there. They got too many teams. So like now what? Now what? Just because you're Canadian, you get to say you're rooting for Edmonton?
Yeah.
What about when you're from Toronto? What if you're from
They still rather see.
What if they're a
they
Montreal-
still rather see Canadian
Of
teams
course,
winning.
of course. I'm just saying, like the Montreal Canadiens. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
Edmonton fucking. All right, so now everyone in Canada is just gonna wear an Edmonton Oilers jersey, even if they're a Toronto Maple Leaf fan. They're throwing on Edmonton jerseys.
I mean,
But everyone does something with Jesus.
Real question. Question. So if it was the other way around, and it was like California versus Edmonton, would you root for California or Edmonton?
No.
I mean, like if it was.
Hell no, I'm not rooting for
I
that
got-
state.
I got a better. I got
If it was in New York,
no. I got no. 100%. Any fucking team in the United States, EJ. You know my answer. I don't care.
It's the
If
same way for Canadians.
No, that's not true. You're full of shit.
what?
You're gonna root for the Red Sox.
Well, if they were playing a Canadian, if they were playing Toronto, yeah, I'm fucking rooting for them.
Wow, I never expect that from
Well,
you.
Toronto's in my division too, so I can hate them also.
Wow.
No, but like, if it comes
You
down-
would root for the Red Sox?
Listen, well, I mean, not root for the Red Sox, but if they like, is there a Canadian team on the other side? No.
Toronto, and they used to be the Expos
Well,
back
no,
in the
they
days.
can't play each other in a.
No,
in a-
they
in a-
can't. No.
in a divisional game. Well, they can play each other in the ALCS.
So who would you root for?
Toronto versus Boston.
Yeah.
Boston.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Fuck that. I know. Fuck Boston for real, guys. You guys put me in a real tough spot. But it's like you're having me pick over the Red Sox or my country. I'm gonna
Okay.
pick my country always.
So I have to do this. 'cause
Sorry,
we
gotta
ended
do
the
it.
last
Okay, I
episode
mean-
on this.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see that. I can see it.
PSG is Champions League champions. finally,
Yeah.
finally.
You're not showing as much enthusiasm.
Let me
as I thought
say
you
something.
were.
I have to say
because
this. Listen,
no,
Enasia
like,
will tell you.
I don't-
I have been partying my ass off since it happened. So
Job's
Yeah.
not
I got off early. Dolly is my witness. I got off early. I was home. We were all watching the game as a family, enjoying. I'm on the couch. Enasia and Dolly over here. EJ next to his mother. Cool. We are up 2-0 within the first 20 minutes, and I am going ballistic in the house.
I said, y'all are fucked.
And let me explain. So EJ is kind of like in shock
Yeah.
because it's
He's
2-0
like,
in
wait.
20 minutes.
He's going, wait, we're winning?
Like he's in shock, right?
Yeah.
But-
Okay, I was so excited, but the whole time I had nothing to say.
so listen.
I was like, wait until the 89th minute.
So we're up
6 straight goals.
3-0, right? And I'm still going nuts. I'm going ape shit in the house. I'm celebrating. I'm cheering. I'm screaming, right? Cool, right?
Yeah.
EJ's like, yo, Dad, like, you're like it's a lot. And I'm like, I want my fucking foot on their throat. Like, I want to, like,
Yo, I
just,
didn't want to show any emotion till the last minute, but it could have been the 88th minute.
Anything could happen with PSG. Like,
9 goals.
Oh my
If they had
God.
10, they would've
So
scored
listen.
11.
Yo,
So look,
that's
we
how I
go-
feel about Devin Williams. But yeah, you want to see final
so
on
we
Yeah.
go
the screen.
4-0,
yeah.
right? We go 5-0. Game's finally over, right? I'm happy. I'm excited, whatever, this and the third, right? These two go upstairs into their rooms like it was nothing. Like we,
Because
like we
respectfully,
win.
wait. Respectfully though, I went upstairs because I personally knew we were gonna win. Because honestly, like I'm not like so enthusiastic like they are. Because like I've
expect
watched every single one of their Champions League games. You can ask Dahlia. When I was at school, I watched every single one of their games. I told her, I'm like, we're gonna win this shit.
But listen,
I
Joe,
called
said
it.
on the
I
last
fucking
pod.
called
Joe,
it.
but listen,
You
but-
were,
called
you
it.
I'm
were.
not a Barcelona
But I'm not
fan.
quite listening. I'm not
I
questioning
know
that.
we
Listen.
went against each other.
I'm not questioning that. But when we lose,
Yeah.
this motherfucker crashes out and puts more effort in the crash out than he put in
That
the
is
fucking
fact.
win.
Yes.
Let me explain.
Yes.
I would love for you to explain because it makes no fucking sense.
Job's not finished.
Now,
You
Go
are
ahead.
such a. Oh my god.
Why,
bro.
what's next?
First, obviously, oh my God, we have to play Tottenham in August for like, because they won you. Oh my God, we're gonna destroy them. That's
So-
but we need to win another one for me to be said.
so listen. So celebrate.
Enjoy the one
So I
now.
celebrated. right?
Wait, can I go? Because I touched on
No.
this.
What?
I touched on this on my show too. And you made a very vocal complaint to your father of the shitty teams that he passed down to you that have gotten you no championships.
Yeah, because your
And-
mother
hey,
really did make this decision for
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
right?
well, I don't
it
think
was-
Wendy
it
had a
was her
choice.
aunt.
I don't think
Yes.
I don't
So
think
that
And
technically
who asked her?
her-
Who asked on?
Whose
You
team
did.
got smacked out of the playoffs on Saturday as well. You're shitty, man.
Okay, no, wait. This is why I'm going back.
That's a whole-
Hold on.
that's a
No,
subject we
this
can
is
talk
why
about
I'm
after
going back
this
to
one.
it. Your dad was explaining that he's only seen one championship.
Now you see
He's passed on PSG to you, and you're not even grateful you got to see a championship.
I'm grateful.
I know
Trust
you
me,
are. I'm
I'm
not talking about you.
good.
I'm talking about this big,
I'm satisfied.
nappy-headed
So
fool.
Saturday night, I'm watching
Shit's looking
every
a mess
highlight.
today.
I'm watching every show. I'm watching. Now, I have to do this because I said I was going to do this. Every time PSG blows it, loses, whatever, I get every DM, text message, phone call, you name it. I get everything
got
under the sun.
Yep.
You guys suck. You choked. Blah, 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 blah,
Farmers
this,
Club
that, and third.
bought everything.
I got six congratulatory messages. Those people, thank you so much. You know who
I was
you
just going
are.
to say, that's 6
I
good
appreciate you.
Yeah.
If for everybody else, this message is for you. I'm not naming no names, but if you feel like this belongs to you, it 100%
belongs,
does.
yeah.
Go fuck yourself. Like,
people.
honestly.
If the shoe fits, put it on.
No, 100%, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
so,
no, you don't get time to go
so
back.
Sunday, go to work, come home, and PSG is throwing a lavish party on YouTube. I'm watching all of it. They'll tell you I'm
In the
over here
streets.
partying. I'm listening to Daft Punk. I'm going nuts. World.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm doing everything. You name it. Shout out to DJ Snake. I'm going nuts in the house.
The reason I didn't show him, I don't know what to do when you win.
Yeah. Your brain's already free wired. I see where you're going with that.
No. 'Cause, okay, I'm not surprised, but when
I can't with this kid, man. He's so stupid. I can't. He's just shaking his head.
have you
Oh my god.
knows what Jack
Yeah, bunch of
Yo, you're
I'm
so.
not thrashing your teams, but I'm saying I didn't know what to do.
He came downstairs.
Enjoy it,
Listen to me. I'm in front of the TV. I'm dancing.
this. This
I'm
is
doing
what
a
you
good
should
time,
do.
right? I'm doing nuts. I'm doing nuts. You know what he's saying? He's like, Dad, move. Don't fuck up my high. I'm still dancing. I'm going ape shit.
Dad, move.
No,
Oh,
I'm
so
not.
so that's his excuse. He didn't celebrate because he couldn't see it.
Fuck that. You
That's
can
what he
hear
said.
it.
I know,
You can hear it.
He said I couldn't see it.
What to do? Like, I didn't know. What to
All right,
do.
listen.
One-
You should have got up and danced like this
Bro,
man right
first
here.
of all, they didn't give him a minute of extra time, but I didn't know.
Yeah, when you're
Oh, no,
5 up,
yo, 5
what do you need a minute of
think
extra time for?
Listen, they wanted to get up that
I
field
have to say
ASAP.
this. I have to say this, right? So, Joe, you have 3 beautiful daughters,
Thank you,
right?
sir.
Eventually,
Yes,
you're gonna end up giving your daughters away because they're all gonna end up getting married.
Yes, sir.
I 100% okayed on that day when we won that Enasia could marry Desiree Douay, and I could have no problem handing her off to him. 100%. Enasia Douay is okay in my book. That's how good that kid was. Like, I have never said that about. He's 19 years old.
He turned 20.
He just turned 20. Today's his birthday. Happy birthday, Desiree Douay. Thank you for my championship.
That is awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
long has he been on the
I'm
team?
trolling. I'm trolling.
I
I'm
know.
being
How
funny.
long has he been on the team?
Oh, this is his first year.
Yeah, he was,
And it's
he was
easy
up,
for him
yeah.
because like they don't know anything else. Like they don't know all of the struggles and all of
No,
the
now
whatever.
they only know
They're like,
winning.
oh, this is easy. We only know winning. Like you know what I'm saying?
First
This is-
season,
first
take
season,
down the
we're
ship.
good.
We almost went.
It's like, why you guys been struggling so long? I just got here.
We almost went perfect in the French league though. Like almost lost that.
Yeah,
Listen,
we
there's a
were
lot of,
good, too.
there's so many games in club league. When you get into them club teams, there are so many goddamn games
On
and
top
leagues.
of like
and,
the leagues they have to play. And the
there's
other
literally the
ones.
Champions League, the League, and then you got the Italian Serie A and B and C, and there's literally soccer on all the time.
Special
Oh,
shout
I
out
check it every
to
day.
Yeah.
Respect FC in Parkland.
Oh,
They
yeah.
came in third, so we actually got our first loss
Hey, third
for
and
those little,
It's 'cause
you know,
he was
3v3,
Yeah.
5v5s.
It was because his losing attributes.
And shout out first off, I wasn't even there for the game they lost. I was there for the game they won. So shut the fuck up.
Aura.
So then, shout out to Respect Arizona, Respect FC Arizona, who's still kicking the shit out of everybody.
Yeah,
like
they're
they're
winning,
beating
like-
everyone.
I
Like
think
those.
they're gonna have to up the league. I'm like,
I don't know,
Wait,
like.
wait. Respect FC here was on Saturday right before the game.
Yes,
Exactly.
yes, it was.
it's so stupid.
Now if he goes, we'll win. 'cause
But I
PSG
didn't. I didn't go to the game that they lost. I was working. I went to the game that they won.
Now that we've won something, when you go, they win.
Yeah, but shout out to them. They did their
bringing
thing.
his goat
It's
for it.
it's good to see that because here's the thing, right? This is the truth. This is how the community grows.
Oh,
This is how it gets bigger. People get behind the movement. They see what's going on. They see the merch. Mind you, I didn't know whether it was going to be here in time or not. There's a pair of leggings that Enasia was supposed to wear for this episode. She said she'll wear it on another episode.
I'll wear it like
Because
that,
she'll
though.
feel like, you know, but that's how it happens. I also have a pair of swimming trunks for you, by the way, just
Oh,
to
yeah.
let you know.
Need that.
So see, that's the thing. That's how it gets going. We do research and development. We test things out. Hey, try this, try that, whatever. Like Dahlia was at a training session in Arizona, had no idea, sees this Brazilian guy, he's wearing Respect. She's like, how the hell did you get that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this guy got it from me. And it just so happens we know each other. That's how it happens. You know what I mean? So that's how it ends up taking off, you know? I got some puffer jackets made for Enasia. Just a little bit too big, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
it's
It's not the end of the
cool.
world,
It's
but
not
you know what I mean? She looks good in it. But other than that, everything else is good. No complaints. I was excited about Sunday. Like, I'm out Saturday. It's just I didn't understand how my children level of like
Celebration.
was so low.
So loud.
Well,
so
I was
low.
excited. Like
She
I was
celebrating- and they just
ecstatic.
celebrating on the inside.
I was like, in my head, I'm like, fuck you bitches. Who
like,
said
I
we
know
were
it.
a farmers club, we were this, we were that. All y'all can go suck
now
it.
I
We
didn't
won.
know it. I was talking a lot of shit. Okay.
He tried to troll.
He did.
We're sitting
Hey,
on the
you
couch
won?
and he goes, "Mom, thank you for picking this team for us." I'm just sitting there. I'm like, this son of a bitch.
Damn.
Yeah,
like giving your dad
he's
shit.
such a-
I'm like,
he's
yeah, because
such
Mom
a-
bought every PSG shirt for you, every PSG
Oh,
jersey
I
you ever
don't need you
owned.
digging yourself a hole and getting yourself in
No,
trouble.
no.
Every-
He's gonna be like, what'd you say?
This
Tell me about
massive PSG thing that he had on his wall. Mommy bought that for you too. Yeah, mommy. It's all because of mom. Mommy couldn't name one player other than Zlatan, Messi, Mbappe, and fucking Neymar on fucking PSG.
Probably not, to be honest.
Like,
I don't think
and
so.
this kid, Mom, thanks for picking the winner for us. I'm just sitting on the couch.
Yo.
like, this son of a bitch.
Yo,
yo.
he's just a good troller, man.
He's ridiculous.
Yo, he'll fire you up.
That's nuts.
Oh my
He'll
God,
fire you up.
stop.
Yo, how do you feel about your goat wearing a sleeve, a Birkin bag out to
Oh my
out in
God!
public?
I sent
did?
it. I sent that. Yeah, of course he did. I sent it to you
He's seen
guys.
it.
He's seen
Didn't
it.
you, LeBron James, with his cute little Birkin bag? Goat status. Yes, queen.
That was so fucking
That's what you LeBron fans sound like, dog.
So,
Apparently,
unfortunately,
those things are like expensive.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be on
That
like a
boy-
wait
yes,
list.
you gotta
for
get
the-
for women.
You got to get invited to buy that thing.
For women.
Oh my
You
God.
have to spend money. Let me explain to you how the Birkin works.
Wait, what?
You have to buy a lot of Chanel from Chanel. And I'm talking, you got to spend like probably like 100 bands.
Wait, you have to buy a certain amount of.
You have to spend money on the lower class, the bait of Chanel, in order to get invited to be able to purchase a $30,000 to $150,000 Birkin bag.
Well, obviously, because LeBron is LeBron, he most likely.
No, he probably already had
bypassed
those
that.
credits built up.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that,
obviously,
brother.
yeah.
I'm talking about my man holding a Birkin bag.
That boy looks
Now-
zesty.
well,
Listen,
nowadays-
I got a bag, okay, that I carry every day. I keep fire. There's a firearm in it that can end your life. So to me, it's not a purse. If I
Allegedly.
no, it's not allegedly. It's
No,
sitting
we
right
gotta
there.
say that for YouTube.
Oh, okay, well, allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
I said that if you are wearing an over-the-shoulder bag, men out there, and there's not a firearm in it, you're carrying a purse, and yeah, that's what that is. That's fine. There's
He
nothing-
looks zesty
I
as
think it's for
hell.
fat. I didn't see
How
it,
do you?
but I
It's a hot.
assume-
He's carrying a
I
hot pink
assume-
Birkin.
Wait,
He's
it's pink?
It was pink, yo, and he had a white,
Or orange.
or orange or
Oh.
something. And he had a white shirt tucked into like high-waisted jeans.
Okay, then I
Like
don't
yo.
know.
My
Never mind.
man went full on right
I
there.
don't know
Check
that.
out the goat.
Wait, it's
Let me say.
the skinny jeans. Are those skinny jeans?
Oh my God.
Wait, that's
Look
actually
at your
really.
goat.
That's
Hold on,
actually.
let me know. Look at
That's
your
actually
goat.
like
Look at
pretty
your goat.
bad.
No,
I didn't
look.
think. I didn't think
Look
he
at your
was that
goat.
bad.
Damn, dog.
I didn't know.
You
it
really
was
gonna
that
still
bad.
ride for that guy like that?
So Saturday after so Saturday.
Yo,
after-
Michael Jordan's gonna make a Birkin bag in cement elephant skin with a Jordan 3 skin and send it to him. Just
So
for trolling.
Saturday after the PSG game, the 8 p.m. game was the Knicks versus the Indiana Pacers.
I see McAfee got your boy. What's his name?
It was tough. It was tough. He got
I mean,
Cole,
let's be
Michael
honest.
Cole. You got
Yeah,
Michael
Michael Cole wear Indiana stuff.
Yeah.
He's a diehard Knicks fan, huh?
Look, to be quite honest with you, look, Indiana played better. They deserve it. They won. The Knicks did fire Tom Thibodeau today. I've been getting hit up left and right whether it was a good idea or not. I agree with
EJ
it,
likes it.
because you cannot have that type of team and blow it. You can't have that type of lead and blow it. It's not like basketball in New York means everything to the people
Yeah.
up there. You can't do that. Like
Yo,
that can't happen.
I know.
Now,
I know you don't watch basketball.
I know.
Think about it like this.
Okay.
You're up 10 runs.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, I know what you guys
Top
did.
of the
No. You don't have to explain to me what you guys did. I already talked about this.
Top of the ninth.
The record.
You're up 10 runs.
Do you know what the
Lost
do you know what
11-10.
do you know what the record is for that situation that you
It
guys
was
were in?
like 570
No.
runs.
It was 0
Zero
and 1,414 games.
And what was the one game? When
Us.
Tom Thibodeau decided to put out our bench
Thank
players. What are we doing?
the Rizzler, homie. I told you before the game even started.
So now,
Rizzler had you guys fucked
to be
up.
honest with you,
I didn't believe
I'm
it.
okay with him being fired if we go get Mike Malone, who's the former coach of the Denver Nuggets.
Was this already in place though? Like, is that guy interested in
So
coming
what
in
I
there?
think he gets fired because they've already had talks with Mike
That's what
Malone.
I'm saying.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
You can't just fire him and then be
I-
like, oh, well,
yeah.
let's hope we get that guy.
Like, I think that's already happening. I think Leon Rose, who's the GM of the Knicks, is sitting there saying, okay, reach out to Mike Malone's people, make
was
sure
he
he's
like
on
already
board.
getting ready to leave out there?
No, he's already fired from Denver. He got
Oh,
fired
okay.
from
So
Denver.
he's out there looking for a job.
Yeah, he's looking for a job.
Oh, all
So
right.
I think that's what ends up happening. You have a championship-winning coach. You bring him in to a team that's right there. They're right there, and we'll see how it goes. To be quite honest with
My
you,
bad. I keep looking. I'm just making sure everybody in my line.
he needs to make sure our lineup is good. We got annihilated by your brother this week, which is fine because he's number one in our fantasy baseball league.
Once
heard
again,
about
I
that.
won. I
I
won.
heard about that.
But I got fucking tattooed again for like 820 points on me, and I had to score 870 something to win. I can't get a fucking week where I can just breeze through the win. Dude, have you looked
It's
at
a competitive
the
league.
Have you looked at the league? No,
It's
hold on.
It's a competitive league other than your brother. Your brother's the only one running away with it.
Points against. I have 7,510 points. Yeah, I have almost 7,600 points scored against me, compared to Rob, who's in first place. He has 1,000 points less scored on him.
So Rob is
J-Man's
what,
also-
8-0 or 9-0?
Now he's 9-0. His team's on fire. I'm not taking nothing from him. He deserves all his wins. I'm just saying, like, I would like to be scored on a little less. That's all.
Oh, do me a favor. Pull this up, please, if you can. Highline Charter. Guys, don't forget that
yeah.
is Joe's and Rob's that's a charter company that they own in Key West. I've seen pictures. Guys
I
are
was
going
gonna
out there
say,
on
yeah.
boats. They have their own reviews.
Bro,
Like,
this guy came in from.
I saw all the
believe
fishes
Nevada.
on your story. On the
what's with the bananas, though? You guys are doing it as a joke now?
We're trolling everybody else
Okay,
because,
okay,
like,
yeah.
most fishermen if you bring a banana on the boat, they're like, that's it. You just ruined your whole day. You're not catching nothing. There's bananas on the boat. They're bad luck.
So you're basically catching your group and then you
We caught 35 muttons and 2 black groupers with a whole bunch of fucking bananas on the boat.
Good
Nice.
job.
And I was just saying, like, bring bananas. They're good for you. You want to eat those when you're out in the sun. If a captain tells you that don't bring bananas, it's bad luck. It's because he's a shitty captain.
Right.
And he can't
Damn.
get fish.
And another reminder, guys, go subscribe to I Apologize in Advance. That's Joe's podcast
Shooting
with his
tomorrow.
dad and his brother. They're shooting tomorrow. The episodes are hilarious. They're funny. And I have to explain this, and I have to get people to understand. So when we originally started the EC show, first off, it was the EAC show.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what we were doing.
No.
We had no idea.
Podcasts weren't a thing back
Dude,
then.
there was we would have 7 people watching it. We'd be ecstatic. Like, oh my God, somebody actually saw our shit, right? So now we get all of the views that we get all the subscribers, we get the attention. What Joe's putting in, the time and the work and the effort that he's putting in right now is the exact same thing.
Yeah.
The only difference is Joe now has this platform to promote that.
To promote everything.
Well, we didn't have nothing. So it's like,
No.
this is like so helpful.
I mean, the closest thing to a podcast back then was Howard Stern. That
no,
was like,
no, there was others. There was other people that were doing it back
but like,
then.
I'm talking about like filming in studio. Like,
This just went to a whole
like
nother
even
level.
Even the Breakfast Club wasn't filming in studio when they were talking until.
This went to a whole nother level. I had a buddy of mine, his wife and her friend, they're from Kentucky. They know each other. They went to Morehead. I basically gave them feedback on their podcast and what they did and certain things that they could do or whatever this and that happens because of what we do here.
Yeah,
right?
I had a kid in the Key West who loves the podcast, loves the podcast advance. He's like, I want to start a podcast for Island Marauder, and I was like, you should do it. He's like, well, how do I do it? I'm like, just film yourself and upload it to YouTube. He goes, but here's the thing, I don't want everybody in Island Marauder to see it. I said, wait.
What?
I said, wait. What are you? He goes, a lot of things I'm going to talk about are about people in Island Marauder.
So just don't say their
I go,
names.
and this is a small island. I go, dog. So what are you trying to say? He goes, is there a way for me to do it to where those people can't see it? I'm like, no. I'm
You
like,
can't,
you want to
like-
block certain people out? I'm like, they can
No,
go to a
that's not-
library or I don't know. They can go anywhere and just use somebody else's phone. I'm like,
That's
if
not
you
possible.
put shit on YouTube and you talk shit about people in your area, they're
They're
all
gonna
going to hear
see
it.
it.
And even if you change their names, they're going to know it's them.
Yeah.
I was like, my suggestion is, you do it like I did.
Another thing is
Let them know. Listen, I'm
having
about
the
to air your
pod-
shit.
Having
You
the
know?
pod and having the show
Sorry
actually
I
helps.
apologize.
And I'll explain. So when Enasia was like 12, 13 years old, and EJ will tell you, we used to do like interview training with her. Because we kind of knew like,
We did interviews for the shit.
we
right
kind of
there
knew,
in the barbershop.
we kind of knew Enasia was going to go on that path to where she would have to speak to people, certain
Eventually,
things.
yeah.
So in all seriousness, Enasia used to have this thing where she would get caught up on an answer and she would use like a buffer. Like, like people, they'll say something like, you know what I mean, or whatever, this, that, like
Yeah.
something that just constantly will
Gives you a
restart
second to
them.
think.
Yeah, give it a second to think. So we would try to tell her like, yo, you have to, but through that training, it got better. So obviously having this, she could just speak, and she's good. She don't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, when you get Ine on a topic where she's
Interested about. I can
interested
talk
about-
about
yeah,
it for
she-
days.
she lets
I
loose.
don't
she
care.
lets loose.
If it's something like that I don't want to talk about, then it's like, yeah.
You gotta
Well,
get you gotta pry it out.
But what she
Yeah.
needs to, what she needs to learn and what she needs to update is like when somebody is talking about something that she doesn't know about, she should ask questions
Interject.
to learn about. Yeah.
Or just be like, wait, I
Yo,
don't
what
really
the
know
hell y'all
about
talking
that.
about?
Would it say that? Like, you guys are talking about hockey, and I obviously learned a lot more than before, but like, from before, when you guys first were talking about it, I was looking at y'all like,
Have
Yeah.
you watched any hockey though? Like,
I've seen it. I've seen a game or
do
two,
you
but
find,
I don't.
do you
I
find
don't.
it like?
I just
like
see a
it's
bunch. I
crazy?
can't see the puck. All I see
Oh,
is these
man,
guys
so yeah,
flying
all right,
around,
so
just
that-
hitting
that's-
each other and
That's
scoring
Rachel.
goals.
So like when I watch her rage, 9 out of 10 times I say goal before it happens. And she's
Yeah,
like, How
I
the
don't-
fuck did
I
you
don't
that?" I'm
know.
saying, I'm
I've
like, 'cause I
seen-
can see it because I played it and like I understand it, but like
I've
I
seen
think
this
you
one
would-
guy
I
that's
thought you'd
really
be
good at
too.
saving.
Well,
He's
on
on the
the Panthers,
yeah.
Bobrovsky.
He's really good at saving
Bobrovsky.
them, and I'm watching the videos and I'm like,
It's crazy.
how the
Like
hell
when
can
that
you
puck
see
comes
that?
through, and there's guys that their jobs is to screen the goalie, and literally
Yeah.
they're all trying to hit the puck in the air at some point just to give it just a little type of misdirection.
Yeah.
And this goalie's literally looking through like a microscopic
Exactly,
hole at
and
the
he's
puck.
like
Rachel
bending
can't-
and then
Rachel
like
can't see the
damn,
puck.
and I'm
I
just
told
like,
you, it took
what?
three periods for her to find G where she was in the stadium.
So I have a question for
I was
you.
trying to explain. I was like,
Do
there.
Have you ever been on ice, like ice skating or anything like that? Because I don't know the answer to that question.
No,
I
I've
don't know.
never been.
We
So
just
hit-
went for
No,
J-Maz's
'cause I
birthday,
don't-
for J-Maz's daughter's birthday, and none of us got skates on. I was so pissed off that because my brother's like, the party's probably gonna end soon. We were there for another 2 hours.
So the reason why I asked the question is because Enasia has this tendency, I don't know how, I can't even take credit for it. Whatever she does, she's good at. Like
That's
the
like
girl,
ice
the girl will pick up a golf club and all of a sudden she can hit, and it's just like
She was like that with pickleball.
I don't think that with ice skating though. I don't know if I can do that.
No?
Maybe with
It's-
not like the razor sharp ones. Maybe like the rolling ones.
Like
but
when I
not
told
the sharp
Cassiano we were
ones.
going,
I'm
she
like
goes,
scared
so
of
Daddy,
those.
I'm gonna have 4 wheels, 1, 2, 3, 4. I said no. I said you're gonna have one blade.
one blade.
No, oh
but
my
they
God,
had
no.
The
these
little
cool, they had these cool
bumper.
big ass like plastic walkers.
Okay,
so,
then
like,
maybe I'll start
She
with
literally
that
put her
first.
hands in there. Her little feet went and she was gone.
Okay, maybe
But, like
I'll
everyone's
start
going
with
in a
that first.
complete circle and Sting's going back and forth this way. So she's taking people out this way and this way. And then Robert starts following her. It became a whole thing. But me, Murata, and we were trying to get J-Maz out there. J-Maz went down, I guess, to Murata's party. Murata's like, I ain't going out there. Murata's always skated like this. And I'll tell you, his knees buckle in and his ankles go like this. No matter how tight we get his skates, for some reason his ankles always bend in. He can't do it. He won't skate. So we were trying to get J-Maz to skate and he wouldn't do it. And we got there too. It was really funny. As soon as I get to the door, there's a giant metal detector to walk in this ice skating rink, and there's a massive SWAT guy. It's just like special forces on his shit. It's like I'm walking in. I don't even say nothing. I just bust a U-turn because I have my bag. I'm like, I go put my gun in the car. So I go, I put my gun in the car. I come in. I go to the thing. Beep, beep, beep. The guy's like, where's the Glock? Where's the Glock? I go, I go, first of all, I don't even like Glocks. Second of all, I just put it in my car. I got nothing on me. And he's like, let's pat him down. And he goes, come here, walk with me. So I'm like, this is not even serious right now. I'm at a 6-year-old birthday party.
Right.
He walks me into the pro shop. There's like a 16-year-old girl working there. He's like, I need you to help me do this pat down. I'm like, all right, this guy's fucking around now. I was like, she ain't patting me down. He's like, ah. And he's like, rubbing, he's like grabbing all over this guy. He was cool as shit. I shout out that guy. I don't know his name. But he goes, I got you, brother. And he smacks his gun and he smacks his taser that's on his thigh. He goes, you're protected in here, bro. I was like, all right, oh, good. I was like, I appreciate you. I walk up to my brother. He goes, security guard asked me if I had a Glock. I go, yo, he just told me that he wanted the girl in the pro shop to pat me down. I was like,
because it's just weird. It's just like
well, we were trying to figure out why, and I'm guessing because there's a bunch of schools over there, and Rob made a good point. He's like, maybe all the kids are coming after school.
maybe.
Oh.
They don't know like
Okay.
what they're bringing in because this was a real on, full on.
But the reason why I asked that question is because I don't know why, but like anything that she picks up on normally,
Pickleball was a
she's
no-one.
good. Like she throw a football,
Yeah.
catch a football, shoot a basketball, dribble.
She loves all of it, but she's not convinced she can ice skate.
No, I don't think I can do that.
Maybe shoot a puck.
No, maybe.
That I think she
but
could crush.
I
yeah.
don't think I could. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, I could probably do that, but I don't think. I
Or what
could
about
skate
playing
that.
goalie?
Fuck.
What? Do you think that she's gonna take a bunch of
Fuck
rubber pucks coming at her at 70 miles?
I don't even like playing goalie and soccer.
I want to
you know,
actually. I was
play
talking
goalie.
about it. I want to shoot an ice hockey puck with like one of the new sticks. Because like back when I played ice hockey, it was one big wooden stick.
Yeah, of
I think
course.
it's
Like
cool.
like when they were talking all that shit about what Gretzky scored all his goals and assists with compared to what Ovechkin's using.
Yeah, he was using lumber.
Bro, we were using legit wood. Like
Right.
at one point, like we did get to graphite shafts, and like, but like they were interchangeable, and then it got to one piece Easton Synergy sticks, but like they weren't really as
Things
good.
are expensive.
Yeah,
though.
bro, they're like $300-400 a piece, one piece. Once
I
it
just
breaks,
think it's
done.
cool when they do like the tricks and stuff.
Oh
with
yeah, the
puck.
bounce, and then they
And
set
then
it
they
flat.
like hit it on it, and then I'm like, it just reminds me of what I.
Shout out to Mighty Ducks, knuckle puck.
Oh, the knuckle puck time. When
It's just
a
like
hockey.
knuckle- it's
No,
just like
I've
a
seen
knuckle
the movie,
shot,
I've
yeah,
seen
When
the
a hockey player gets like when you get that rubber puck flat on that blade, you can literally do whatever you want. And
Yeah,
it'll
I
for the
know.
most part, it's gonna stay there.
Yeah, I've
Until
seen
somebody hits
videos.
your
I think
stick.
it's cool.
It's almost like a little lacrosse type deal. Like
Yeah.
there was a move that they did in Michigan, and some people still try it, but they just lift it up right on the stick and just place it.
So here's the thing, right? So we're I don't know if anybody who pays attention to the show notices, we do talk traditionally about certain sports, but we're leaning towards more other sports than anything else that hasn't gotten much attention.
Yeah,
We-
I like
we
I like
have,
watching. I
actually.
like watching all sports. Like I don't.
Me too.
Like, I know we
Rachel's
talk about
always like,
soccer
you
and
won't stop watching sports. Like if
but-
you're not watching Fox, you're watching sports.
Did you
Like,
see
I
this
love, I watch every golf
Did you
tournament.
see this
Scheffler won again.
games? They're the one games where they're like Olympics, but they're allowing everybody to use steroids.
I did see that.
What?
They were talking about
Okay, I
They're
like,
called
see
the
that.
enhanced games.
yeah, they were talking about
didn't see
implementing that
that.
into. I mean, I don't see the problem. If somebody wants to juice up, let them juice up.
They're literally
Let the
sitting
pitcher
there-
juice up. Let them
they're
start throwing
literally
115.
sitting
This
there
can be
saying
fun.
that
But
you
like,
can
wait,
use-
so like,
106.
would it be like soccer on
It's a-
steroids, weightlifting on
If you
steroids?
use it, you don't get in trouble. Like the
So
guy,
any
the
sport-
swimmer, he was a swimmer. He was a swimmer. He
Yeah,
used
but
to
like
swim.
I feel like that would hurt. Like swimmers want to be slender and like they literally shave their bodies so like no
he
air
is
blocks it.
massive, dude.
Like how fast? But how fast can he swim? I bet you fucking Michael Phelps could do circles around that swole guy.
He competed against Phelps. I think he won.
Did he? Oh, is he from USA? I was gonna
Or
say, the
maybe,
USA's got jacked
allegedly, maybe he said, you know what? These motherfuckers is cheating, just not getting caught. I'm going to cheat and I'm going to be okay because I'm going to be able to do it anyway.
Michael Phelps did the exact opposite. Instead of going like on cocaine, like full on adrenaline, steroid, like he just got caught with weed, which brings you the other way.
Because you got to remember,
I feel like weed, if anything, is gonna slow you down in the water.
You got to remember, a lot of people think this. A lot of people think this. They think, yo, when you're on top for that long, you have to
be
do
doing
something
yeah.
freakish
to be able. So, like, for example, allegedly, LeBron James, they sit there and they say that he gets his shit from Germany, whether he goes and gets it himself or he sends somebody else to get it.
If you really think about it, like, when people are great, they have a moment in time where they are a little bit down to like adjust to the new whatever, and then they're coming back up. They don't realize that. They just think that they're always on top, but it's like you gotta learn.
You gotta get that Ivan Drago juice, man. That's what it is.
You gotta just go. Aaron Rodgers, go do the ayahuasca.
Oh my God!
No one's ever healed from an Achilles faster in history.
I've heard about that story. I was like, wait.
I don't want to say his name, but I know somebody that does
it.
I know somebody that's done it locally, and I know somebody that's done. He's the same person, and he's done it in Peru.
Yeah. I don't think I don't. Yeah,
Miami.
They started doing it. I don't think I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've never done mushrooms though.
It's just a different hallucinogen.
Bro, you're you're throwing up. You're shitting yourself. You're seeing the other side of the world, the dimensions. Like, and from everybody that's ever done it, it's the most incredible, life-changing, like must-do experience. But when you're watching it from the outside looking in,
they look like they're friggin'.
I have yet to meet a person that's complained about the trip they've had.
But then they
with
get in
that.
like these cool fucking states where they actually are having full-on conversations, and I don't know. For me though, like,
no thanks.
I'm good. I've done all my testing phases in my life, I feel like, and
I have yet to meet a person
that
got into that level and done that and complained about it.
No, they've not.
They probably haven't.
Aaron Rodgers has done it like 15 times.
I mean, personally,
like when he comes up on the McAfee show, it says ayahuasca enthusiast. You know, Pat always trolls everybody with the names. It says ayahuasca enthusiast. But I've seen. You should watch some show on it.
I've seen a couple things on it,
cool.
but I just think it's like crazy to put your body through all that.
Well, they prepare you.
They prepare you.
Yeah, but still, like.
And everything. The problem with it for me is they're like, yeah, everything about it is controlled by your mind. I'm like, yeah, that's what fucking freaks me out.
Yeah, I would literally.
You're gonna put my brain in the driver's seat of what drug you're about to put in my body? That's why I can't do shrooms, bro. Because I feel like I would just look in here and all these chairs would be fucking black ninjas. It'd be the 100 versus 1, and I'm the fucking
800 men versus Joe.
Yeah, 100 chairs versus Joe. You put that camera on, leave me in here by myself, I'd be freaking out. That's why I don't fuck with that
So
shit,
this
man.
weekend,
I'm
shout out to Rain. Rain's birthday was last weekend, but we're gonna celebrate it this week. We're gonna be at the Turnberry.
Yeah, man.
We're gonna have a great time.
Are you guys?
Yeah, Phil's like, yeah, man, we're gonna stay for the weekend. I'm like, yeah, send me the link. Rich is like, yeah, Phil gets the hookup. I'm like, not the link I sent. Not the link he sent me. Phil, I need the secret link, Phil. I need you to send me that one, because the one I looked at was pricey. Listen, I love the Turnberry, though. I've been there a million times. And the thing is, it's cheaper for me.
It's not
normally.
my place to say, but I think he sent you the link just to show you. I don't think he sent you the link for you to pay.
No, I think he sent me a link to book a room to stay, because Rich said, we should get a room. And I was like,
no.
Because it works out, listen, for me, it works out that if I get a room, it's cheaper than for me paying all my people to get in the park. That's how much that Tidal Cove costs. Mm-hmm. So I was getting the rooms for the hookup, so I would get a room, and I would get the whole water park for free, and now I have a room to stay in for the whole night.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna hit the plug up. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Well,
Perfect.
when are you going?
I'm going. I'll be at the water park for sure.
So you're going Saturday?
Saturday.
We're going to be there Friday night.
I think. Well, listen, man. I gotta talk to the boss, man.
Hello.
I gotta talk to the boss, man. I don't know.
I've never been. I literally made these shorts for this.
Oh, bro, Tidal Cove is fun as shit. But we made the mistake one time of going to Tidal Cove without a room, and they're like, "Yeah, it's $4.95 for your family." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Like, yeah, 85. I was like, "All right, well." I called my boy. I was like, I might as well get a room.
And then
so
let me ask you a question. When you got when you got the room, then everybody just said charge everything to the room. Like
no, I don't play that shit. We didn't even stay in the room.
Oh my God.
We left the room that night. I don't know. Somebody else stayed in it. I think Georgie, may he rest in peace, my boy George. I think George ended up staying in the room, and we ended up not even staying in it. But again, it was cheaper to book the room for the night than to pay Tidal Cove.
I watched the last episode over because I do a lot of the stuff with the edits and stuff like that, and a lot of the shorts or whatever. And trying to explain to Enasia again, like, I wasn't mad about you charging it to the room. I was mad that mommy taught you how to charge to the room.
I got what you were saying. It's like, yeah, cool, you charge shit. It's just like, yo, don't make it happen.
I'd rather Wendy just have told the guy, like, charge it to the room.
Yeah.
And
Don't
not
ask her for
teach
nothing.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna be like, she's gonna go down and be like, I don't have my butt. Would you charge it to her? Yes, I would. As a matter of fact,
I would.
As a matter of fact,
add 20%.
you got yourself something nice.
Get yourself something nice.
Oh man, I do that at the bowling alley some Wednesdays. Like the bartender, like, you gotta close Rob's tab out, man. I've been trying to reel him in for 30 minutes. So he gives me Rob's tab and like Rob's card there. I'm like, what's he usually tip you? I'm like, is my brother a good tipper? I'm like, how much does he tip me? He's like, Rob always takes care of me. I'm like, we're gonna take care of you. Give me an extra $5.
Just put it on the card.
Well, guys, to conclude today's episode, make sure you click like, subscribe on all podcast platforms, on Rumble and on YouTube. You guys are doing an amazing job, guys.
Responsibly.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please, please, please. Show sponsored by KD Power Greens, an urban farm market greens company that I own with my kids. Get all of your EC Respect merch at enasiacolon.com, ENASIACOLON.com. We'll see you next episode. Appreciate you guys.